So I'm saying everything that makes Yahweh Yahweh. That's what I'm trying to articulate. Everything that makes Yahweh Yahweh, Jesus had that prior to his incarnation.
I'm sure many of you have heard of Young Don. He was big on the more secular side of YouTube, with his animated stories about his life. Then he became big on the Christian scene when he relaunched himself as a Christian channel. But then made bigger news when he rejected the Trinity. Honestly, I had a feeling he would go down that road. When he began, we saw him being a strict King James onlyist, and when he wasn't joining a church either. His extreme soul fide views added an extra concern because once you start poking holes, everything just becomes free game. And that's what Don even said in an interview after debating against the Trinity. His views are Unitarian and follows a lot of what would be called the Torah Observer views. But this isn't a video to really discuss his views. He recently had a live where he was finding himself kind of going back into the Trinity.
Because he can have his nature without being him.
Right. No.
So what are you talking about,
Okay.
brother?
Yes.
Are you a Trinitarian or not?
No, I don't think I am, because I believe there was a point in time where Jesus did not exist.
Well, how could he then be Yahweh, bro?
So I'm saying...
Don prides himself in his ability to learn quickly because of his free time that he has. And he adds that to a reason why his faith seems to shift pretty quickly to us. What's interesting is, between his last unofficial debate, when it was meant to be an interview, and his latest live stream, he was studying more. He is interestingly starting to import views from early councils. Now, these councils define the deity of Jesus clearly in the roles of the Godhead. Don has now reached the point of calling Jesus God again. He says because of the divine nature, Jesus is eternal and uncreated. There is really only one thing stopping him from accepting the general Trinitarian view at this point, and that's the eternal procession of the Son. Don still believes that there was a point in time where there was no Son, no Jesus. Yet, he is past eternal through the Father. I really wanted to highlight this because it's amazing to me to see someone doing the research and switching from his Unitarian views to Trinitarian after just examining the evidence. Of course, he won't call himself a Trinitarian again, at least not yet. But I think we can call him Trinitarian Light. Young Don is a bright man with zeal for the Lord and has been following the evidence. The evidence seems to lead him right back to Trinitarian theology. God bless him. And as always, God bless you.
If the people watching me by now have not learned that I am in training, that I am still figuring this stuff out, God help them. Okay.